It's in for a called strike one.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of the pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Stepping in now, Kenny's Vargas. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Joe Mauer stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
2 outs here, 2 outs.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Oh, and 2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. Max Kepler makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
David Salazar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays
One
off
ball,
that time, and
two
it's
strikes.
1-2.
That's a
Tried to
ball.
shoot the corner, and he
I got
missed
to
it.
count
2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He's
And
out.
indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Ball.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Danny Santana will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Hey, all right, here we go.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Eddie Rosario will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Saltalamacchia is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Brian Dozier will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. a great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Kenny Vargas stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Joe Mauer will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You've just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling because he's done a heck of a job also.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
David Salazar stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Upton is there.
Got it.
And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
You down now.
Jorge Polanco will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. In there, strike 1.
All right, come on now.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. It's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do. Probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.